stress.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is a review for Insecure Season 5. Okay, why? Because they're going bye-bye. I'm like, no, I am not ready for this to be the last season. With it's been the first episode, I watched it twice. I love this show. And I'm like, I don't want it to go away, but I understand why she's having it go away. So I'm gonna leave it at that. But y'all know, do a couple of things for me. Make sure to do one thing, to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and all those good things. Y'all know I have a secondary channel too called JayLeesCorner Talk. So make sure to subscribe to that. The link to that is in the description box below. Like the video, comment, all these things right here, liking, commenting, sharing, relaxing, centering yourself, and also inhaling. Do these things at your leisure, okay? Also, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, on Twitter, and also on CashApp, okay? Go ahead and bless your girl if you want to. You don't have to, but again, this is free commentary. Feel free, okay? And y'all know again to always like and subscribe, okay? But guess what? I am here, okay? But let's get into this. So, the reason I watched the episode 2 times is because the first time I watched I was pausing, taking notes, pausing, rewinding, notes this and note that, screenshots and all these things. And I'm like, at the end, I'm like, I don't think I liked the episode. And I was like, I don't think I was entertained. I'm like, what? Why was I not? I didn't like it. I'm like, the season preview looks great, but I did not like the first episode. So I rewatched it without having to think about taking notes and all these things. And I'm like, okay. Okay, so sometimes I think as reviewers, we do have to watch it without reviewing it to get how much it may be better just watch it as a viewer. So the second watch was much better for me, okay? But the episode picks up, it's about 2 months since we've seen everything go on with Condola being pregnant, with Molly and what's his name, Adam? His name Adam. Molly and old boy breaking up. I think his name is Adam. It may not be. I don't remember. But Molly and old boy breaking up, and all of these, with Tiffany, having whole postpartum things, and all these things was about 2 months ago, and now they are all meeting up at their 10-year college reunion at Stanford. Okay, now we also know one Tiffany, played by Amanda Seals, is AKA, and I feel like all her pink and green. This episode was really, really cute. Okay, I loved it. Okay, now also with Molly breaking up with Adam, I think his name is Adam, but if it's not, I know y'all will correct me 1,000 times, but y'all know what I mean. But again, she's saying she's okay, but Kelly's like, you know what? She posted all these dumbass selfies where just her eyebrow or these side of her face. She ain't okay. But again, we're gonna forget about her issues, Issa issues, because again, Issa man got a lady pregnant. And we're gonna have a whole good time this weekend. Now we know there's still awkwardness between Molly and Issa, even though, you know, we feel like we want them to be better. We want them to be better. But again, it's that awkward, hey girl, hey. And it's like, okay, I want y'all to just be friends, okay? But we also see for some reason, they think Kelly is dead. Okay, yeah, the school has listed Kelly in the memorandum, meaning she died. And she's like, I'm very much so alive, but again, I'm gonna try to be other people since they think I'm dead. Okay, I'm gonna be Yims and I can be I can be Frank. It was like, ain't that a language? I was like, it is a language. Kelly was really funny this episode, but Kelly's always funny. Not Kelly, yeah, Kelly. Kelly's always funny. So I like that they kept with that. Now, we see them walking and talking or whatever, and Molly kind of pulled Kelly to the side. Like, you know what? How long did it take for you and Tiffany to get kind of back cool? Because with y'all little issues or whatever. Because again, Issa and Molly are still awkward, and she said we was back like fake friends before being back real friends or whatever. Because it takes some time. Now we know Kelly and Tiffany's issue was Kelly felt kind of left out when Tiffany got pregnant, and Tiffany kind of like went to her mom friends, and Kelly didn't like that. And they fell out. So again, it took some time, but it's fine. Now we do see they also go to like a whole little party, okay, they meet up with an old friend. And I was like, okay, now old friend was played by the girl who plays Priscilla on the Oval on BET. Now they used to have a little rap group. I was like, okay, I guess so. But when Kelly see how they have her playing in the video memorandum, she's like, are you serious? And her thing where, Kelly, always had a purse and had a mean stinky leg. And they played the damn stinky leg song and they start doing the stinky leg. I was like, bitch, it was hilarious. Because again, she's stinky legging, holding a purse. But again, it's like they think she's thinking about these little itty things that people said about her now that she's dead. But she's not dead. But they're like, oh, they think you are. And I'm like, but she not. But she not, but fine, okay? Now we do see Issa who go to see her mirror Issa, okay? Mirror Issa back in college. You know what I'm saying? And they're chit chat. Issa, when she talked to herself in the mirror, to see her do a scene of her doing it when she's talking to her younger self back, 10 years ago, I was like, bitch, you a genius. You're an absolute genius, whatever. And oh, are we dating T-Pain now? Are you working at the law firm with Molly? Because again, y'all wanted to become, law partners or whatever. Like, are you in that? She's like, well, no, I'm not even met T-Pain yet. Oh, are you dating? Well, it's complicated or whatever. Okay, well, like, you're not a lawyer? She's like, well, no, we didn't really want to be a lawyer, but I have started my own business. Okay, so Issa started the block. Okay, so her doing the block parties, she now has a whole company, and the school even sponsored her to come back to speak on a panel because again, she's a whole entrepreneur. Okay, but again, Issa having a conversation with her former self, kind of letting herself know what she wanted back then, where she is right now, and how that kind of differs. And a lot of people don't backtrack and think about what they used to want and what they have now. So it was cool to see this conversation between her and her former self. And when she told herself, "Hey, I need you to create a photo app and call it Instagram," I was like, "Bitch, first of all, no, okay." And she said, "What's the app?" Because again, 10 years ago, apps didn't really exist. But again, that was a conversation with herself. Now we do see her being a little speaker at the event, talking to the people or whatever. I'm leaving stuff right now because I think my signal may be back. But her talking to, I may even have a photo of it, but I don't know if I took it or not because of the whole bunch of stuff around here, all these screenshots. Let me see if I have it, I'll put it up. If not, we'll leave it be. Let me see. I'll put this one up just because I like having different photos up when I'm doing stuff around here. Because again, her on panel talking to the school and she's breaking up how, she has her whole platform now. She thought she would be better off right now and how she's still thinking about how she's making it. Issa was really still very, very awkward on stage talking because again she's just awkward, and the fact that the crowd was assholes just not clapping for her and not kidding her. And it was when they asked her if she knew, like, when do you know that you're on the right path? And one person said, oh, I know the right path when people started, contacting me to do things, or when I was able to quit my job and these different things. And Issa thing was, I don't even know if this is the right path, okay? Because I can wake up tomorrow and realize I wasted my time and I can't get my time back. And I was like, ooh, that's so much truth. You can be doing exactly in your head what you want to do, but it still may not be the right path for you. And you may not know it until it's the way down the line and you have wasted time. But we know when saying that she felt and she was speaking about something else, okay? Because sitting there, she think about, okay, what can we do? What can happen? Okay, what is going on in my life that I can feel like this path I'm on is the right one? I was like, girl, we all are sitting around here wondering what path we on, being right, wrong, or indifferent or whatever. But I was like, boom. So we do see Molly and Issa walking and talking because again, Issa feels some kind of way after saying that on stage. And Molly just wanted to, hang out with her friend, walk around, talk about this and talk about that. And, Molly brings up how she ran into an old fuck buddy who's now single and who's now kind of hitting her up or whatever. And she's kind of like stressing about it, wondering what she do about it or whatever. Even though she told herself, since breaking up with Adam, that she was gonna really just focus on herself. So why is she stressing about what to do about even talking to this dude who she ain't seen in 10 damn years? Okay, and Eve's like, look, I just feel like I'm here and I'm stressed because I thought the panel would be a great thing to make me feel great, but I feel worse. Okay, I'm 30 years old. I have this new career, but I'm still back home plumbing toilets because I'm still the manager of this apartment building or whatever, and I'm not really walking in what I want to do. Okay, I don't even have full control of my own fucking life because I drive Lyft and they tell me where to go. And I was like, well, that's true because again, if you're a Lyft driver, you don't control your own day. You go where someone tells you they need to be. But she's feeling all these things about, her life just isn't where she wants it to be. But the good thing we see here is both Issa and Molly are opening up to each other and speaking about their lives, whereas they were not doing that last season. So they're at least in a little bit of a good place. And when they're sitting around eating and talking or whatever, um, and Molly asked, like, will we be okay? Will we be okay? You know what I'm saying? Because she wants them to be cool. And Issa shakes her head, yeah. But again, you can still feel there's a bit of uneasiness between them two. We don't know how to fix that just yet, okay? So we then see they on their way to a party because again, that old friend of theirs who Kelly was thanky legging with work with the one Priscilla from her name was Cheyenne on here. But the friend asked them to come to a party to go to the club they used to go to back in the day. And so while on their way to the party, you do see Kelly is a bit upset because again, she feel like they think she dead, the school, of course, and no one is really taking her feelings seriously because the band people who she was cool with said they didn't really remember who she was or remember anything about her that was like genuine. Oh, we knew that you was like that you didn't like Ikea or something like that. And so she's feeling some kind of way that no one is thinking like, well, damn, if I'm dead, like, why isn't it that more people don't care or know more about me than these random ass, she carried a purse, she could do the stinky leg or whatever, or Kelly would just be Kelly, is what Issa also said. Because they asked Issa for a quote. Issa then said, oh, I wonder why they asked for a quote. Because they thought she was dead. Okay. So she's mad about that. So in the car on the way there, she's a little bit pissed off. And when friend then say, hey, at this club, we know they're gonna be, giving us these watered down drinks. Why don't we stop and get our own drinks, okay, to put in bottles and be good or whatever? So they stop for that and end up getting robbed. Okay. Dude pulls a gun out, give me your shit. Give it to me now. And they're like, oh my God. Oh my God. And friend like, oh my God, please don't kill me. You could have whatever you want, but don't do it, Jesus. No. No. He like, shut the fuck up, Cheyenne. And it was like, Cheyenne, their friend, set them up to be robbed. Bitch, I said not the friend. Girl, set them up, had them go to the liquor store and call dude there to have him rob them at gun point. I was like, no. And it wasn't until he called her Cheyenne. And it's because she kept crying so loud. He like, you always cry too much. Meaning they consistently robbing folks. She's a robber. Okay. She robbed the people she went to college with. I was like, see, I would have had to beat her ass. Okay. Period. And she tells them, well, don't take it personal, and then runs off with they shit. I was like, no. So they get to the car and they're like, where's the food? Where's your shoes? Because old girl took Molly's shoes. Now Issa offered her shoes. She said, no, Issa, keep those. I was like, bitch, no. So they get in the car, you know, barefoot with no purse, no the food or whatever in the drinks. And there was like, she robbed us. And it was like, what? What? And they was like, she robbed us. And they was like, that is crazy. So then Issa and Molly just bust out laughing because for the first time, they're laughing how real friends laugh because something so crazy happened and they were together. So again, sometimes it takes getting robbed with your good friend to remember that's my good friend and they love me and they're with me through thick and thin and getting robbed. Okay. But I was like, okay, I like it. I like how they had a moment to make them remember how cool they are and how much they are friends. So, mm, Now they all in the car laughing because it's a good time to have it all. And it kind of goes off with, Kelly asked, well, no, first they all went out to eat, and Kelly made them give her a memorial and tell the great things about her. I was like, that's kind of crazy. But again, she felt like they wasn't being for real, so she wanted to just make sure they love her. Okay, and we see Molly and Issa talking again, and she's asking Issa for her opinion about old boy and if she should talk to him and give him the time of day or whatever. Her old college boo who was like a fuck buddy. And he's like, you've never tripped on him before. Like you've never cared like about him. He was like on your jock. So I miss the Molly who was never pressed about shit. That's who I love or whatever. Because I just want us to be able to move forward. And I was like, yeah. And my I do too. And I guess they moving forward. Okay, that's all I saw. Now we do see she's still with Lawrence. Lawrence came and picked Issa up from the airport or whatever. Oh, they look kissing. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We see Tiffany is happier now with the baby. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We see Kelly has a podcast. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And Molly's still single and whatnot and looking at herself in the mirror. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So on the ride home between Lawrence and Issa, when they get to the house, she's like, okay, so we gonna go in the house. She was like, so I had some time to think, and she just keeps pausing and not talking. He was like, "Oh, yeah, I know." And then he gives her her suitcase, and she goes her way, and he goes looking like they broke up. Okay, I mean they were just kissing and looked happy, but when she hugged him, she also had a look on her face like, I know I had to tell him what I've been thinking, and then she did because she don't want to be wasting her life and thinking she's on the right path, and she's taken all these years on this path that she did not know was the right path, and then she's wasted her time. And so she wanted to get off this ride because again, he has a whole baby on the way. Okay, I wanted them to be together, but I guess they won't be. But again, that was the whole episode. I hope you enjoyed my review. I'll be back next Sunday, okay, to review the next episode. Until then, I will see you when I see you. Peace.